Hi, I'm back. I'll be reading some more from this book, Kids Life Application Bible. We're up we're up to Genesis chapter 13. Chap, chapter 13, verses 1 to 18. How to settle arguments. Do the right thing. Brothers and sisters usually fight. Some even argue with their parents. Neighborhood children get into arguments about almost any game they play. Even the best of friends sometimes disagree with each other. Is it possible to stop all the fighting? Abraham, Abraham, had many arguments to settle. In fact, once the argument got so bad that he and his family and Walker's had to separate from his nephew Lot and Lot's family and Walker's. Abraham's men were fighting with Lot's men over land for grazing cattle and sheep. There were just too many animals for the land to support all of them. Abraham decided to talk to Lot about the problem, and they worked out a solution. Here's what you can learn from Abraham. Step 1, be first. Facing a serious conflict with his nephew, Abraham took the lead to stop the fighting. He didn't wait around for the situation to get a lot worse. Others may be the first to start a fight, but you can be the first to open the way for a solution. Step 2. Be last. Abraham let Lot go first in choosing the land he wanted. Lot, of course, took the best for himself. Often, the other person will do that, but not always. Sometimes you will be able to find a way to share or divide equally. But even if it means not getting what you want, be willing to choose last. Step 3. Be at peace. Family peace was more important to Abraham than his own personal desires. His example shows us how to respond to difficult family situations. You can be a peacemaker in your family instead of a troublemaker. Genesis chapter 13. Abraham and Lot separate. So they left Egypt and traveled north into the Negev. Abraham with his wife and Lot and all that they owned. And all that they owned. For Abraham was very rich in livestock, silver, and gold. Then they continued traveling by stages toward Bethel to the place between Bethel and Ai where they had camped before. This was the place where Abraham had built the altar, and there he again worshipped the Lord. Now Lot, who was traveling with Abraham, was also very wealthy with sheep, cattle, and many tents. But the land could not support both Abraham and Lot with all their flocks and herds living so close together. There were too many animals for the available pasture land. So an argument broke out between the herdsmen of Abraham and Lot. At that time, Canaanites and At that time, Canaanites and Perizzite were also living in the land. Then Abraham talked it over with Lot. This arguing between our herdsmen has got to stop, he said. After all, we are close relatives. I will tell you what we will do. Take your choice of any section of the land you want, and we will separate. If you want that area over there, then I will stay here. If you want to stay in this area, then I will move on to another place. Lot took a long look at the fertile plains of the Jordan Valley in the direction of Zoar. The whole area was well watered everywhere, like the garden of the Lord or the beautiful land of Egypt. This was before the Lord had destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot chose that land far south the Jordan Valley to the east of them. He went there with his flocks and servants and parted company with his uncle Abraham. So while Abraham stayed in the land of Canaan, Lot moved his tents to a place near Sodom, among the cities of the plain. The people of this area were unusually wicked and sinned greatly against the Lord. After Lot was gone, the Lord said to Abraham, "Look as far as you can see in every direction. I am going to give all this land to you and your offspring as a permanent possession, and I am going to give you so many descendants that, like dust, they cannot be counted. Take a walk in every direction and explore the new possessions I am giving you." Then Abraham moved his camp to the oak grove owned by Mamre, which is at Hebron. There we built an altar to the Lord. Okay, that's the end of Genesis chapter 13. Okay, bye-bye for now.